So Discord made ID age verification a requirement globally, and to say that they got some backlash for it would be like saying that Frieza doesn't really like Saiyans. It would be the understatement of the year, and Discord actually responded to all of the hate by writing an actual book about everything that they're going to be doing and trying to clear all of our doubts and everything like that. And to say that the response is bad is once again another very big understatement. So let's go over it together and see what they say. We've seen some questions about our age assurance update. We want to share more clarity. We know how important these changes are to our community. Here's what we want you to know. Discord is not requiring everyone to complete a face scan or upload an ID to use Discord. Yes, that is true. You can still use Discord without giving an ID, but you are going to be losing a laundry list of features, and AI is going to actually be looking at your account to try to verify your age based on your activity. These are things that are confirmed. Discord confirmed them themselves. So when they say, yeah, you don't have to give us your ID, they're basically saying, yeah, it's all good though. You're just going to lose all these random features and we're going to spy on you using AI. So no big deal. You don't have to, but pretty much the platform will be unusable if you don't. It's such a cop-out answer. But anyways, the vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today without ever being asked to confirm their age. Again, they leave out the fact that they are going to be using AI to determine your age if you don't hand over an ID. You need to be an adult to access age-restricted experiences such as age-restricted servers and channels or to modify certain safety settings. For the majority of adult users, we will be able to confirm your age group using information we already have. We use age prediction to determine with high confidence, this is bullshit by the way, when a user is an adult. This allows many adults to access age-appropriate features without completing an explicit age check. So once again, I actually went over this in my last Discord video of the age prediction model that they're talking about. So essentially, they're going to be doing the exact same thing as YouTube. When YouTube made age verification a requirement on their platform too, they also said that they're going to be using AI to determine the age of their users. However, it gets the age of their users wrong all the time. Here's an example of somebody who literally joined YouTube in November of 2006, meaning their account is 19 years old, soon to be 20 years old, and they still got marked as under 18. The account itself is older than 18, but they think the person using the account is under 18. Makes zero sense. And as we've talked about before, and as you guys know, YouTube has a huge hard-on for AI, so I'm sure they have the best AI systems out there. Discord is probably going to be using something similar, meaning it will be wrong. And also just the idea of some AI system spying on you when you're going on Discord rooms or playing certain games and stuff like that, and that's what's going to be used to determine your age. That doesn't give me a lot of mental clarity of like whether I want to keep using Discord or not. If anything, that makes me want to leave the platform. When additional confirmation is required, we offer multiple privacy-forward options through trusted partners. Oh, really? Yeah, those same trusted partners that got everything leaked, right? I don't know if they think that we're like Dory from Finding Nemo or something where we have like short-term memory loss, but we still remember the 70,000 government ID photos getting hacked by your third-party vendor that you claim is super trusted, right? Like, we know that happened. That's not something that we all forgot about. That's one. And another thing is, it's likely a lot more than 70,000. I've talked about this in other videos before. It's likely way more than that, but Discord only disclosed 70,000 because they knew saying a higher number, or what it actually is, would make them look really, really bad. Discord should like do stand-up comedy because this is going to be where the comedy show starts. Facial scans never leave your device. Discord and our vendor partners never receive it. Really? Oh my God, you guys should really do stand-up comedy. Then how the hell did this happen? Can you explain how this happened? If the vendors don't keep the photos, how was there a data breach from the vendor getting hacked? That doesn't even make any sense. What are the point of the vendors then? IDs are used to get your age only and then deleted. Once again, refer back to my previous tweet. This is bullshit. How the hell would the IDs get leaked if they were deleted to begin with? Discord only receives your age. That's it. Your identity is never associated with your account. Hate to be a broken record here, but look. What are they talking about, man? We hope this helps to clarify some of your questions. This didn't help clarify shit. To be honest, this made me even more worried about having a Discord account. This work is important because building a safer Discord requires a thoughtful approach, blah, blah, blah. So let's go over to the FAQ, frequently asked questions. Will I need to age assure to continue using Discord? And then they say, no, you don't have to. You can still use Discord. But once again, as we went over, you can't use a lot of features on Discord. So if you want to use Discord normally, yeah, you kind of do have to do it. When do I need to go through age assurance? You must be a confirmed adult to access age-restricted content, experiences, whatever. And they basically say, in the minority of cases where we cannot confirm you as an adult, you need to access age-restricted areas and settings, then you will be asked to go through additional steps. So sometimes you could do a facial age estimation or send them your ID, and they will still ask you for more information. Yes, you handing over an ID or doing their quote super accurate AI age estimation, which we all know is bullshit. Dude, I've seen so many videos of people using like animated little characters to do their age verification like this. I've seen people use Gmod to verify their ages on Discord and it would actually work. Here's another example of somebody, I believe this is another Gmod character, and they're using it and tilting their heads around. But hey, you know, those super accurate AI age estimation systems, right? They definitely would see it as fraudulent, right? Oh, hold on. Yep, there you go. You got access. You guys get the idea. Their whole AI age facial scan shit, it's just crap. It doesn't work. We only get your age from ID verification processed in an estimated age range from facial age estimation. We use this information for safety purposes. We will not use your age information to target you with advertisements. We don't sell your data. Sure, buddy, sure. And here's another thing that's funny over here. The facial age estimation technology runs entirely on your device in real time when you're performing the verification. That means the facial scans never leave your device. Vendors never get it. Well, that's the exact same thing you said about the IDs. And then that shit got leaked. So I don't trust a single word that Discord says. They're trying to clarify that these vendors were not involved in the September 2025 data breach of our customer service agent, whatever. But again, I don't trust a single word that they say, because they themselves said after the IDs are used to verify your age, they are deleted. If they are deleted, how could they have gotten leaked? It is all bullshit. They are lying. And Discord once again vehemently says, oh, we only get your age from your ID and that's it. Your identity is never associated with your account. And they're just yapping and saying a bunch of crap, right? But yeah, this is all bullshit. And Schlepp even made a tweet about this saying, throwback to when Discord allowed Roblox child sex communities to gain hundreds of thousands of users and did absolutely nothing to moderate them. They did a partnership with Roblox, basically two of the worst companies in the world partnering together, and it resulted in a lot of kids getting access to a lot of very sexual games. So that's my thoughts on it, but I also did see this tweet. Shout out to this person over here. They made a lot of great points. This post does not address who the partners are that handle your data, whether those partners may or may not store your data, how this rollout will differ from the rollout last year that resulted in a 2 million ID leak. Again, that sounds about right. I mean, that sounds like way more accurate than the whole 70,000 IDs that Discord says. What they plan to do with the data that they collect, they say it's about protecting kids. Ignore the fact that this will explicitly point out who the kids are and where they are, allowing easier and faster access to children for predators. This is the exact same problem that Roblox had. The whole Roblox age verification thing did the exact same thing, where now you know exactly how old certain users are, and you can use one of the many ways to circumvent the terrible AI age verification facial scans that they have, get yourself marked as 13, and now you know that this kid is actually 13. They have not spoken on what the AI does, what the data it collects, and I can answer that question. They're going to be selling it to the AI companies so they can train their models off of the video selfies from all these kids. They have not stated what their partners do with the data. They have also not stated or detailed any steps that they are taking to ensure that those who intended to abuse the system to gain access to minors are detected and punished. They have also not stated whether or not the AI built to create a biometric portfolio on you will stop listening after it has done so, meaning from implementation on every keystroke you send to Discord is likely being tracked and audited by third parties with no regulations. And that is the most concerning part about this whole update, the whole part where Discord's like, yeah, we're going to use AI to determine your age by your activity, right? As this person says, when is that actually going to stop? Are they going to stop doing that after they verify that you're over 18? When did they start doing that? Has that been a thing for years? Or did you guys just add that? I mean, I have so many questions, and it makes me feel really weird that AI is tracking everything that we all do on Discord. It's just really, really weird and creepy. And again, you guys would not believe how many people are defending Discord saying, oh, those scans are getting deleted. They don't see that scan, blah, blah, blah. It's like, do you guys not remember the data breach that happened just a few months ago? Stop being so naive, man. Don't trust these types of companies. It's all about money. This is a business at the end of the day, and they are going to be able to make a lot of money off of our biometric data. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. This is Discord's response, and in my opinion, it's pretty bad. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.